Good afternoon. Welcome once again to the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. A little bit different view today. You're sitting with me live, looking off my back deck in my neighborhood. It's beautiful outside, so I thought I'd kind of switch things up a little bit. Still practicing my physical distancing, still doing as much stay-at-home work as I possibly can, although I do go into the office because I'm often needed in there to take care of some things, but doing my part to make sure that I'm minimizing my movements around the city. But it is beautiful outside. And with that said, we've got Kyle Johansson to give us the 7-day forecast. Kyle, take it away.
So tonight it's going to be mostly cloudy skies, 6. Tomorrow, rainy conditions, 56. Chance of rain, 100%. Rainfall around a half an inch. Tomorrow night, rain, 50. Chance of rain, 100%. Rainfall around a half an inch. Friday, morning showers, 65. Friday night, probably cloudy, 43. Saturday, showers, 64. Saturday night, scattered storms, 44. Chance of rain, 60%. Sunday, morning showers, 51. Sunday night, probably cloudy, 37. Monday, probably cloudy, 62. Monday night, showers late, 43. Chance of rain, 40%. Tuesday, showers, 61. Chance of rain, 50%. Tuesday night, showers, 50. Chance of rain, 60%. And next Wednesday, showers, 62. Chance of rain of 60%. And Wednesday night, showers, 45. Chance of rain, 40%.
So what you're telling me, Kyle, is that this really is the April showers season, isn't it?
It is. April showers, May flowers.
There you go. There you go. And May is right around the corner. It's hard to believe that it's already May 22nd. What's the importance
April
of
22nd.
what's the April 22nd? Right. What is the importance of April 22nd?
Earth Day.
Earth Day. Today is Earth Day to celebrate all things Earth. That's right. 50th anniversary. Speaking of anniversaries, Kyle, you have an anniversary, do you not?
Yeah, I got a 1-year award from working at Claudel for years since April of last year.
Yeah, it's so cool. So Kyle got his 1-year employment award from Quidel. I saw that online. I'm proud of you, Kyle. I think that's really cool that you got that.
Thanks.
And the fact that you're working at a company that is really digging in deep and helping out with the COVID-19 pandemic. So thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Don't have a whole lot to discuss with you today. Again, a few updates. That one being that this is spring cleanup week here in Athens. It started on Monday and will run through the 24th. The city does have 2 dumpsters down at the service garage on West State Street, and that is 387 West State Street. So if you have things that you want to drop off or cleaning out that you need to dispose of, again, these are non-hazardous materials. These are just things you're clearing out the garage and have some old nasty lawn chairs or something like that you want to get rid of. You can haul them down to the service garage, to the dumpsters, and dispose of them. I will note, though, that we are not manning those dumpsters, so there won't be anyone down there to help you unload. So keep that in mind. Make sure that you've got somebody who can unload your disposable items and put them into those 2 dumpsters. We're also not requiring that people have proof of residency to use those. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, that we're not going to be down there manning them. Another related item, and I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again, and that is that we're going to start to see a real increase in individuals moving out of the off-campus rental units. We've seen a little bit up to this point in time, mainly on the weekends. I was just driving down West Washington today and noticed that there was looked to be a family helping one of the tenants move out of their apartment on West Washington and loading up a trailer to head elsewhere. But this weekend and really the weekend of the 2nd, we're going to see a significant increase in people coming in to move out of their apartment units. That said, what I'm really hoping and asking for those of you who are watching is, between, now and Thursday of this week and, next week, Tuesday through Thursday, if you need to get groceries or you need to get other sundries from some of our larger grocery and supply stores, please do so midweek and not waiting until the weekend to do it, when, as I said, there will be a large increase in people coming into the city of Athens. And what I really want to do is try to minimize any exposure. The city of Athens and Athens County has been doing a phenomenal job with us only having 3 positive cases in the city of Athens and Athens County. It would be wonderful if we can continue to keep it as such moving forward. So I think to protect each of you and ourselves, again, I would really request that people get the things they need midweek, and then to really do the best you can to stay at home throughout that weekend periods, because right after move out, which is when most of the leases end the 1st of May, or in that time frame, once all the students move out, then they're going to go through the cleanup and fix up of the units, and then there's going to be a move-in phase as well, which will be likely in the May 5th, 6th time frame out to May 10th through 12th. So I just share that with everyone, asking to really please get the things that you need, food, sundries, get those, midweek. Practicing your physical distancing, wearing your face masks. I can't encourage that enough. Wear your face mask when you're out and about in crowded areas, whether you're at Kroger or Walmart or wherever. Wear a face mask. That's just the right thing to do at this point in time. Another thing that the city is doing is that we will be placing dumpsters in the high density student areas. These would be places like Mill and Palmer and High Street, things in those general vicinities. We will be putting dumpsters down at 119 Mill Street. This will service the Mill and Palmer Street area. Also put one in the vicinity of Mill Street and Oak Street. Put another one in the vicinity of 35 Carpenter Street. This will service Franklin and Grosvenor area. We're going to be putting one on West Union near BW3's, one on Court Street in front of Chipotle or near Chipotle for a move out, one on the corner of Court and State Street, and one in the vicinity of the Southeast Ohio History Center, which again will capture Congress and Mill Street. So, or Congress and High Street rather. So keep that in mind. The other thing is that the Restore will be opening up Monday, and they will be accepting reusable items. So if you've got things, you can take them down to the West Union store, or you can take them out to Chansey to the Habitat for Humanity, their new headquarters out there. Again, up 13 just beyond Chansey, but still in Chansey. Other than that, I don't have a whole lot to share. I do want to, I have a couple proclamations that I'd like to read. But before I do that, I also want to share a real special thing that was dropped off. Some dear friends of mine, Lynn and Scott Harder, dropped off this wonderful book, which I love the title, If Mayors Ruled the World. You know, that would be great if mayors ruled the world. I think that we could really get a whole lot of stuff done if we were able to rule the world. Not that I have any ambitions of ruling the world, but I think you get the idea. I have, again, two proclamations. The one of them is, again, to celebrate Earth Day. So, Office of the Mayor proclamation. Whereas Earth Day, first celebrated in 1970, has been an annual event raising awareness about environmental issues while providing tips for protecting resources in our community. And whereas a sustainable environment can be achieved through educational efforts, public policy, meaningful employment, and community advocacy. And whereas a clean environment protects public health, ensures the diversity of our biome, increases the quality of life, and preserves the beauty and resources of our earth. And whereas Athens joins the Ohio University Office of Sustainability to celebrate Earth Day via virtual Earth Month activities to include recognizing the 50th anniversary of Earth Day on April 22nd, today, with the announcement of the Sustainability Awards. And whereas the Office of Sustainability is making great strides to find ways for students and community members to lessen the footprint that we leave on our planet. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of the city of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020, as Earth Day in the city of Athens, and I urge all members of our community to join in celebrating Earth Day and participate in the proper stewardship of our planet. My next proclamation is one that is typically held down at the Workers' Memorial, in between Lucky's and Attractions in the Cornwall parking lot, where we have the mural, the miners' mural. Office of the Mayor proclamation, where on April 28, 1971, the Occupational Health and Safety Act was set into effect and intended to provide American workers with the right to a safe workplace. And whereas, despite the OSHA Act, tens of thousands of American workers are killed by workplace injuries and occupational diseases every year. Thousands more are permanently disabled. And whereas all employees, including local governments, are urged to dedicate their efforts to improving workplace safety and treating workers with dignity, as well as pursuing constant improvements to stronger health standards. And whereas since 1989, community workers and local government leaders have gathered on April 28th to commemorate those who have lost their lives working to provide a good standard of living for their families and communities. And whereas Americans can honor our workers by observing Workers' Memorial Day as a day to remember the victims of workplace injuries, and by rededicating ourselves to improve safety and health in every American workplace. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim Tuesday, April 28th, 2020 as Workers' Memorial Day in the city of Athens, and ask all citizens to recognize and honor all workers killed, injured, or disabled on the job, thanking them for their service, and offer sympathy to their loved ones and to respect today's workers by providing safe workplaces. Well, thank you all for joining in. For those of you who are viewing, a lot of important information, 2 great proclamations, one Earth Day and Workers' Memorial Day. And hopefully you're able to get out and again, using proper social distancing and face protection, with a face mask, whether it's cloth or otherwise. Please be wise and do the same. And hopefully, like I said, you will be able to enjoy what I'm experiencing right now on my back deck. Take care, and please tune in again next week for the next installment of the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. Be safe.